live, laugh, legs. I used to train under Mike Lunds back in Nova Scotia, and squatting wasn't really on the plan. A lot of leg press, a lot of emphasis on the pressing motion, not a lot of squatting. So I like to get back into it. It's one of my favorite motions. I feel like it was probably my best lift. I gotta get back to what it was. Doing a simple 3x10, maybe 4x10. Last week was 4x8. So trying to add more reps into this, into the equation here. Try to get back. The goal would be 15, 4x15. See how long it takes, but be 4x11 next week, or I pass out. God bless.
Hello guys! We are going to show you what's inside our fridge because that seems to be one of our biggest questions that people ask us is what our diets look like day to day. So we're kind of going to show you the rest of the video. Just how we eat every single day. Every day is the same. We both track our macros and our calories. We both kind of have our own meal plan. If there's something that we don't have that we need, we'll fill it out with something else around the house. So let's look in and see what we have. So this side of our fridge is half of our condiments, and then we have Nate's milk because he loves Joya, which is the best milk. 2 for $9 right now. They like to keep things affordable in this house. That's on the side of the door. One tip, because we are trying to lean out a little bit for the summer, is always have diet soda in the fridge at all times, and we go through them like crazy. We're not really liking this flavor right now. It's the blackberry tangerine. I'm not really sure the brand. Oh, it's just Western Family. We don't really like it so far, or right now, so this has been the longest we have gone without our diet soda. Our favorites are Diet Ginger Ale and Diet 7-Up. Yep. Everything else that we have on the side is our eggs. We go through eggs like crazy. We probably have about 6 or 7 a day. I'll have 2 with some egg whites, and then he'll have 4. Okay, so everything else that we have in the fridge, condiments, of course. We have my lemon and cucumber water, Nate's protein shake that he sets up the night before or the meal before just to keep it cold. And then we have some more Diet cranberry juice because we're on a roll with that lately. I'm glad there's no child lock on this fridge because then I'm like, ugh, trying to open it up. Any of our carbs that need to be cooked, we will make sure we never have a shortage of it because that is usually people's biggest downfall to dieting. I don't really like that term that much, but dieting or just being on a meal plan or following their macros, it is obviously so much easier to eat out or go somewhere based on convenience or eating anything based on convenience. So we try and keep it as convenient as possible in this house. So as for proteins, of course, we also like to keep things affordable. So we usually just stick to extra lean ground beef. We'll usually buy it in bulk, and then we'll also try and get deals from grocery stores with chicken breasts. So that's pretty much all that we have in here. Oh yeah, and I also just put away, Nate just made green beans. And then everything, oh yeah, and I also, so we'll have green beans, and then we'll also usually have like a salad that I'll make, like a big bowl of salad. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We always keep a bunch of frozen food. We'll always keep like frozen fruits, a bunch of like frozen green beans, frozen broccoli and cauliflower, bell peppers, onions. We keep that all in the freezer. And then we also, whenever we're out, we'll usually pick up like another thing of extra lean ground beef, ground chicken, chicken breasts, just so it is more based on longevity and we can just always make sure that we have this food in our house. It sucks when we figure out that we ran out of something as we're going to eat it and we kind of have no excuses. Of course, it is so tempting to just be like, okay, well, I guess I'll just, fall off plan or do whatever, eat whatever, or like, well, let's go out. But we try and make that never the case. So one of us will run out or we'll find something that will fit in our macros, or maybe we'll push a meal ahead and save that meal that we're lacking for after the next meal so we can get it while we're out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. As for the pantry, we have English muffins and peanut butter and oats and protein powder. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. So, Christina gave you a breakdown of what's in our fridge and what we keep in the fridge. I'm going to give you a general rundown of how we do it, what our macros might be and stuff like that. But typically, she'll have, 3.5 ounces of protein, and then she'll have her carbs on the side, which is about a half a cup or something. She'll weigh it out depending on her calories and what her goals are, and the same goes for me. But women will have less typically, and men will typically have more. So my protein is about 5 ounces a meal, 5 to 6, depending on post-training. Post-training will have a little more and stuff like that. And we try to balance with vegetables and everything into our meals. Always utilizing supplements, you know, omega-3s, vitamin D, protein powders, creatine, which isn't a steroid. And little tips and tricks. We're always meal prepping. We're always storing in big containers. For me personally, I buy protein, which is kind of the killer in the supermarkets, where it's super expensive. We all know it is, this, that, and the other thing. But I'll buy it by date rather than by sale. So I always keep notes. I'll go into the store. I might not even buy anything. I'll just take notes and I'll shop by the expiry date. So if something is going to expire, the store will always mark it down. This way you're always going to be spending more in one go rather than multiple trips, but it's going to save you by the end of the year probably hundreds of dollars. So you can always look out and you can find the simple stickers, prepare tonight, depending on your supermarket and what they do. Superstore does 50% off. The little place that we go to is like Sobeys, where they do a prepare tonight, $4 off, and their discounts depend on how expensive their meat is. So they'll go all the way up to $5 off if they're doing something big. But that's how we'll do it. And it's just easy. Fridge is always full. It's the easiest way to stay ahead. Get a food scale. It's the easiest way to track. Easy peasy. Nobody wants to fall off. You know, you fall down 7 times, you get up 8. Well, you still fell down 7 times. Bit of a loser. Whatever though.